Hello and welcome to the Glenn Ray Gymnasium as the Whiteland Warriors host the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. I'm Luke Wineland-Moening, along my side Mason Smith. So for Franklin, the starters, you got Ryder Street, Wyatt Nicholson, Micah Davis, Grant Hunter, and Colt Nelson. And then for Whiteland, you've got Jazz Banwaite, Wyatt McLaughlin, Acola Cole, Gavin Stubbe, and Ethan Edwards. Now, Mason, what do you think Whiteland's going to have to do defensively to contain a Franklin offense that's been pretty solid all season?
I mean, if you try to find, if you look at the stats and all that, Micah Davis is leading the team with 23.3 points per game. If you kind of find a way to stop him and try to get the ball around, I mean, he's their main offensive weapon, like points-wise, but you also got to stop like assists and rebounds and all that. So if they can kind of contain Micah Davis a little bit, I think they have a decent chance.
And I mean, we know Micah Davis, great scorer, but also pretty good rebounder, good playmaker. I mean, he's not just a guy who can score. He can really create for the rest of the team. But Whiteland, they're getting back a double-figure averaging scorer in Gavin Stubbe, who's missed the past 2 games. How do you think that's really going to help the rest of the starting lineup for Whiteland, getting him back in the rotation?
I mean, it kind of is going to help. It's going to help their confidence a lot, having like another normal starter in there, and he's going to be able to contribute again, which is going to help them not rely on the guys who haven't got that much playing time.
Yeah, and we know Franklin scores a lot, but Whiteland does have more players in double figures. They have 4, Franklin has 2. They also have just as many players really who can shoot the 3-ball really well. So people might think that this matchup looks really uneven because you've got a Franklin team who's 10-1, undefeated in conference, but you've got a Whiteland team who's undefeated at home. So don't you think that this is going to be a lot more even of a matchup than most people think?
Oh, absolutely.
So Whiteland comes away with the tip, and Jazz Banwaite is going to run point guard as usual. Franklin's going to be running a 2-3 zone here, which is going to be interesting. But a backdoor cut there. Gavin Stubbe with the layup. That gives him 2 points to start this game. Wyatt McLaughlin playing some really good perimeter defense there. And that 3 is good for Wyatt Nicholson. Shooting 43% on the season, one of their better three-point shooters. But here comes Gavin Stubbe. He misses it off the back iron. Franklin with the rebound. They advance the ball up the court. Little mid-range jumper there, and it is good for Grant Hunter. Statistically not a great shooter, only shooting 29% from the field, but he got it done there. Wyatt McLaughlin driving in, but gets an unfriendly bounce there. Not able to fall for him. Franklin with the rebound. Ooh, good job Gavin Stubbe staying with that play as he comes away with the steal. Micah Davis tried to get him behind the back thinking that he lost to Gavin, but not really.
Deep 3.
No good, but Acola Cole with the rebound. You see Gavin in the post there calling for the ball. Good move there, and that falls. So a very fast-paced game here early.
Looks like Whiteland's already using Gavin Stubbe in his return, and it seems to be paying off so far.
Yeah, but Colt Nelson, the big forward at 6'6", the only player that really comes close to a Cole's 6'7" frame. Wyatt McLaughlin with the ball here, probing, passes to Jazz Banwaite. Jazz finds Wyatt for a mid-range jumper, but that is no good off the bottom of the backboard. Micah Davis with the ball here. Ooh, you could tell he kind of wanted to dunk that there, it looked like, but wasn't able to elevate to the level I think he wanted to. Jazz Banwaite, though, is able to get that to go. As Whiteland down by 1, 6-7. Micah Davis handling the ball, driving, and that'll be a foul. I believe on Gavin Stubbe. Yes, Gavin Stubbe, but it's not a shooting foul. They're going to call it on the floor. Micah Davis is going to take the inbounds. Franklin moving the ball around the perimeter. Ooh, a nice move there as Colt Nelson gets his second field goal of the night to fall. Really able to back down a Cole there. You can tell he's got a little bit of weight, not necessarily height, but he's got some weight there on a Cole. And they're going to call a foul there against Whiteland. Franklin will come away with the ball.
Not sure what exactly it was there. Did you see what it was?
I don't believe so. They're saying that it's on Ethan Edwards. Maybe a moving screen. But Micah Davis here with the ball. Colton setting the screen. Driving, but then passing out to the perimeter in the corner.
You've had Colt Nelson open there, like from 3.
But Ethan Edwards is going to take that 3, and he's going to make it. First 3 of the night for Whiteland. Yeah, Whiteland running their regular man-to-man defense, but sometimes doubling Micah Davis as he drives in, and oh my goodness.
His first points of the night.
Micah Davis's first points of the night as a timeout is called. And we are going to send that to break. This is Whiteland basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to Whiteland basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Now Mason, Micah Davis, his first step is just so fast. They've got Gavin Stubbe primarily guarding him. I mean, what did you notice from him so far in this first quarter?
I mean, he may not be putting up the offensive stats like points-wise and all that, but he's definitely been a factor. You know, Whiteland's double covered him, even triple covered him at points in this game, and it seems to be getting shots open for Franklin.
Yeah, I mean, he's just really been a creator as he does draw multiple defenders to him. He's kind of like a magnet out there. But Whiteland primarily guarding him with Gavin Stubbe. And at the start, I mean, so far Gavin's played some pretty good defense, all things considered. Has only held him to 4 points.
Looks like we have a substitution, I believe.
Yes, Spencer Gillespie is checking in for Whiteland. And he loses the ball there, stolen by Micah Davis, and he's going to slam it home. Oh no! Fell awkwardly.
He fell just straight down. He didn't.
Oh, that's bad.
Good to see he's up.
But he gets up, walks it off. So it looks like he's good. That one's probably a bit scary.
What happened was he held on to the rim a little bit too long. He had the momentum carry him down.
Yeah, I mean when you're up that high.
And you don't want to kind of put your arm out to try to risk an injury there.
Well, yeah, because then that's wrist, arm, anything could really happen there. But we're glad he's okay. He's going to be subbed off the court, though, for Jaden Razor. Spencer Gillespie with the ball here.
Oh.
They trapped him for a moment there, but Whiteland, I believe, got the timeout in time. So we're going to take another break. This has been Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
Saturday, and my favorite thing when I was a professional football player was Indiana. The Hoosier State always made me feel like family. That's why I trust Indiana's hometown mortgage lender, Bailey & Wood. This family-owned company not only gives back to the communities they serve, but also with their 5-star customer service, they can close on your dream home in days, not weeks. So remember, Indiana, you can always get your mortgages at a snap with Bailey & Wood.
Hey Jeff, how does this look?
Not bad, bud, but let's stick to mortgages.
Hello and welcome back to Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Micah Davis now out there, but Jaden Razor's still going to stay on the court. Jazz Banwait with the ball. Spencer Gillespie now faking a pass there. Going to give it back to Jazz. But Micah Davis playing some good defense, trying to prevent that cross-court pass.
He's all over those two right now.
Jazz Banwait with a three, and he hits it. His first three of the night. Micah Davis with the ball, back to Grant Hunter. Now back to Micah Davis, and a foul is called on Franklin. It is going to be on Grant Hunter, the 6-foot senior guard, averaging 2.3 steals a game, so he's definitely on defense going to be looking to get into the passing lanes and poke the ball away. Screen there set by Cole. Jazz Banwait with another three, just barely misses it off the front of the rim, but Cole with the rebound, passes it to Wyatt, and well, it wasn't the best. Micah Davis with a three there, though he misses it. Kind of looked like it hit Wyatt in the face. So maybe it wasn't the pass was bad, it was just unfortunately located.
It'll be out of bounds. It'll be Franklin ball. The Jazz and Ethan knocked it out.
Grant Hunter's gonna take the inbounds. Give it to Micah Davis at the Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender logo. In the corner, ooh, Grant Hunter. His first three of the night. Only shooting 27%, but right now those percentages are looking to be deceiving as he has 5 points early. Spencer Gillespie, and he loses the ball in the corner. Jaden Razor's going to come away with it. Oh, missed the long two there, but Whiteland's going to come away with it. Grant Hunter had a good look there. So Wyatt McLaughlin has it knocked away. Ryder Street and Micah Davis were both there. Ryder Street averaging a 1.1 steals and 0.6 blocks. As Dane Coons checks in, and Gavin Stubbe comes back. Cole and Gillespie are going to take a breather. Ethan Edwards with the ball, takes a little floater from the free throw line, and it bounces out. Micah Davis with the rebound, though. Micah Davis driving. He's going to miss it. Oh, but Ryder Street comes away with the rebound. Gets a second chance points there. His first points of the night. Jazz gives it to Gavin Stubbe, to Dane Coons, back to Jazz as he takes a free throw line jumper there and he misses. But Micah Davis, oh.
He tried to do it again.
Tried to do it again, but clean steal there, I believe. They're not going to call a foul on that. Just went out of bounds off of Whiteland. So some good defense there, not allowing him an easy bucket.
Substitution.
Substitution. Colton Nelson.
Back in.
Yes, sir. He's going to come in for Jaden Razor. Ryder Street with the ball, giving it back to Micah Davis. Oh, Wyatt Nicholson loses it out of bounds. But Whiteland will come away with the ball. Jazz Banwait. Now to Ethan Edwards. He's going to give it back to Jazz so that he can hopefully set up the offense here. There's Dane Coons. Really a glue guy on this team. Takes a little turnaround there, but he misses it.
Looks like the thing for Whiteland early when it comes to offensive shooting. It looks like they're just getting the bad bounces on the rim right now.
Yeah, they're getting some good looks.
Just not going down.
With 46 seconds left, Whiteland's going to have the ball here. Gavin Stubbe in the corner. Back to Jazz, now to Ethan Edwards, to Dane Coons at the free throw line. Now to Wyatt. He's going to take a shot there. He's going to miss it, but there's Dane Coons with the rebound. Back to Gavin Stubbe. Ethan Edwards with the rebound. I believe a foul called there. Reach in.
Yeah.
Now, what looked to happen there, Mason, was all of Franklin's players were kind of clogged in the paint, and the ball kept on bouncing out past them, and Whiteland had some guys on the perimeter there to get the rebound.
That foul was on Wyatt Nicholson.
It's first of the night. Dane Coons going to take the inbound pass. Jazz with the ball. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Looks like Whiteland might hold for the last shot. Jazz drives in and misses it, rattles out. Micah Davis with the ball here. Just some great ball handling skills there. Oh, Colton Nielsen. The big man can shoot too, only 20% on the season. But with that, we're going to take a break. This has been Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
This is brought to you by Taylor's Farm Market, a proud sponsor of Whiteland Warrior Basketball on WBSN. From tomatoes to blackberries to zucchini and more, Taylor's Farm Market has been supplying fresh fruits and produce to families for over 50 years. They work tirelessly to be able to provide for the local community for when the fall and winter come. Located at 2434 East 750 North, stop by for the very best deals on quality produce. Taylor's Farm Market, a proud supporter of WBSN.
Yeah.
So Stubbe has 4.
Welcome back to Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. So, Mason, what'd you notice in that first quarter that kind of Whiteland sees the game running away from them with Franklin having a 9-point lead?
It's really just Whiteland. They're getting good looks on offense, but they just can't get the shots to fall, it seems.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, we've seen so many balls just off the back iron, off the front of the rim, off the side of the rim. What do you think they need to do to get those shots to fall?
I mean, there's not really much you can do there. I mean, you just got to get it there and hope, really.
I mean, yeah, make your shots. I mean, play the percentages. Whiteland shooting as a team 44% from the field, 33% from 3, and 54% from 2. Franklin shooting an astonishing 61% from 2-point field goal range. As Wyatt comes away with the steal there, it looked like, and I believe they're going to call a loose ball foul on Franklin.
Number 24, Eli Zom.
Ooh, Eli Zom. Some of you probably know, used to go to Whiteland. Now he's at Franklin as a solid rotational player for them. So Whiteland's going to have the ball here. Wyatt McLaughlin giving it to Jazz Banwait. Ethan Edwards.
Eli seems to be very physical, too.
To Dane Coons. He's going to drive in. He's going to score. Now, Dane Coons is the highest on Whiteland's team in the value point system stat category, which is basically like WAR in baseball. It's just a 3 there, and it's made by Ryder Street. And I think that's just really telling of what Dane Coons contributes to this basketball team.
Yep.
Gavin Stubbe inside makes a tough layup. He now has 6 points on the night. Micah Davis being guarded closely by Dane Coons. And a foul is going to be called there on Franklin. Some substitutions, a Cole and Spencer Gillespie coming in for Jazz Banwait. Whiteland has 6 on the court. Yeah.
Yeah, but say, dang, someone has to go off.
Ethan Edwards coming in. I don't think he's taken a breather at all this game, so that makes sense.
Was it possibly a travel they just called there?
Maybe. Spencer Gillespie with the ball to Wyatt with Jazz off the floor. It's going to be interesting to see who the point guard is. Gavin Stubbe into a Cole in the paint. Spencer Gillespie.
Oh.
Drives in, a Cole with the ball now. Gavin Stubbe, a little floater there, misses it. A Cole with the rebound.
He stepped out.
They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Or no, they're going to call a foul. Well, Whiteland has the ball.
They called it on Grant Hunter.
Grant Hunter, his second of the game. Dane Coons passing it off the inbounds to a Cole. Gavin Stubbe kind of trapped there, but he's able to get free, and they're going to call a foul. And it is a shooting foul, so Gavin Stubbe's going to go to the line.
Street.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Ryder Street, his first of the game. Gavin's first one is made. Stubbe is shooting 84% from the line this season. It's pretty good. And his second one finds the bottom of the rim. So Micah Davis bringing it up once again for Franklin. Grant Hunter, and then passes it to Ryder Street, then to Colt Nelson. In the corner is blocked by Spencer Gillespie.
Out on Whiteland.
So Wyatt Nicholson's shot blocked. Micah Davis is going to take the inbounds. Franklin setting something up here with a various series of off-ball screens. But the ball's going to find its way back to Micah Davis like it usually does. Dane Coons guarding him. Wyatt Nicholson with the ball. Then out to Ryder Street, who's going to miss his 3 off the side of the rim. So Jazz Banwait's going to bring it up. Out to Spencer Gillespie. Back to Jazz. Then to a Cole. Some call him a Cole squared. Could use that. A Cole probing, then back to Gavin Stubbe. Now to Jazz Banwait. A Cole with the ball here. Gavin Stubbe in the paint. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out, but that was a really good find there by a Cole.
Cole's also one of those fun team guys that you like being around.
Absolutely. I think most people enjoy a Cole, whether they're on the basketball team or not.
Yeah, he was in Munn's 7th period as like a tech warrior, but Reinhold let him hang out in there, and it was just fun to be around him all semester last year, a few weeks, and all the past semester.
And that's going to stay with Franklin. But yeah, a Cole, as we know, D1 tech warrior. So Franklin's going to inbound the ball here as Ethan Edwards checks in for Dane Coons.
Wrong team.
I almost called him Brant. Wrong Coons. My bad.
About 4 years, bud.
Yeah, well, a jumper taken there. He was my quarterback for a year, so. Colton Nelson with the nice little mid-range jumper. So Jazz Banwait with the ball here. 4 minutes 25 left in the second quarter. That's going to be poked away by Wyatt Nicholson.
Will not be a backcourt because White was the last one to touch it.
Yep. So now Whiteland's going to have a chance to reset their offense. Screen there by a Cole, but Jazz is picked up. He drives in, and they're going to call a shooting foul, I believe. So Jazz should go to the line for 2. believe, yeah, they said Wyatt Nicholson, his second of the game. Franklin has 4 team fouls now. So Jazz Banwaite's first shot is good. Whiteland has cut the lead down to 7.
Ooh.
Jazz misses his second one. Micah Davis guarded closely by Spencer Gillespie, but it's not going to matter as he makes that floater there. Now has 6 points on the night. Cole kind of looked like he was going to shoot it there. Back to Cole. He's going to shoot it there. Like you said, Mason, he's going to hit it.
That should be his first points of the night.
Yes, sir. And Cole is a very good three-pointer. I don't think people really realize that about him. He is a good three-point shooter. Micah Davis driving there.
He's one of those unusual big guys who can shoot it from deep.
Yes, he is, Mason. Micah Davis now with 8 on the night as Jazz Banwaite drives out to Spencer Gillespie. Now to Ethan Edwards. He's going to take the 3, and he's going to find the bottom of the net. Ethan Edwards' second 3 of the night. And that's all that he's had. He's got 6 points, both off of 3s. Micah Davis driving there. He's going to pass out. Good find. Missed the shot. But Micah Davis is going to get the rebound. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Micah Davis. That whole...
You can't do that chant.
It's a great chant.
Here we go.
But Mason, I mean, that whole series of plays and shots was really manufactured by Micah Davis.
Mm-hmm. He shot it, missed it, got a rebound, passed it back, and then ended up with the ball again.
Yeah, that find to Wyatt Nicholson was pretty good. So Jazz Banwaite's going to bring it up with Micah Davis guarding him. Ethan Edwards with the ball. He's going to take the 3. He's feeling it. He's going to miss. And that ball is going to be out on Wyatt McLaughlin. Wyatt yet to score tonight, but he has been contributing pretty well on defense. Forgot to say that Jaden Razor has checked into the ball game for the second time. He's the only non-starter out on the floor right now. It's Grant Hunter. Passes it to Micah Davis, who's guarded by Ethan Edwards. He's going to be doubled. Wyatt coming out, and then Cole's going to pick up Colt Nelson, but it's not enough. He now has 11 points on the night with that dunk. Ethan Edwards kind of trapped, and that's going to be off the fingertips of Cole.
Man, with this being the Franklin game here, it almost sounds like it's a Franklin home game when Franklin's on defense, like just now.
I mean, these towns not very far apart.
Like 2 miles away from the high school as of right now for them.
So Franklin's going to travel very well as Micah Davis drives. Oh, even with Cole there to alter his shot, he still makes that layup and now finds himself in double figures.
Took him a little bit, but he's starting to get going. And out again.
It's out, but it's going to stay with Whiteland. Could have gone either way. It's 50-50. Gavin Stubbe's going to take the inbounds pass. Going to stop the play, though. Ethan Edwards got to tie his shoe real quick.
Whiteland's had a lot of out-of-bounds calls on him, it seems like, because Franklin just plays really tight defense on him. It seems to be working so far.
Yeah, turnovers definitely seem to be a problem in this one. Jazz Banwaite bringing it up the court after a long pass. Wyatt McLaughlin's going to take the ball here, gives it to Cole. Then back to Wyatt, to Gavin Stubbe, open. And he's going to miss.
Reaching on Cole.
Man. Yeah, they're going to get Cole there. Gavin Stubbe, it is worth noting that he is coming off of 2 games where he did not play because he was injured.
He's got 10 so far. I think that's what I have down.
Yes, I believe so. Now Micah Davis, he's going to be doubled. Great job by Wyatt Nicholson to keep it in. Then Ryder Street keeps, or Jaden Razor, I apologize, keeps it in. And Whiteland's going to retain possession there. Now that was a great job by Franklin, both Wyatt Nicholson and Jaden Razor keeping the ball in the field of play to try and get Franklin to have a shot here. About 45 seconds left. Whiteland has the ball. Ethan Edwards driving in is going to pass out to Wyatt, but they're going to call a foul on Franklin. And that's going to send Ethan Edwards to the line. Ethan is
on, number 3, Wyatt Nicholson, his third.
His third foul. Ethan shooting 83.3% as that first one falls. His first non-three-pointer points of the night. So his Ethan Edwards' last shot here with 37.4 left in the half. And that one's going to bounce in. So Ethan Edwards now with 5 points as Micah Davis brings the ball up. Now don't be surprised if Whiteland doubles.
Looks like they were going to try to hold for that last shot.
Does look like that as Colt Nelson holds it. They're going to give it to Micah Davis, guarded by Ethan Edwards. Set a screen there as that shot is altered by Akol fighting for the rebound, but Micah Davis is going to put that up, and of course it goes in. That is halftime with Franklin leading by 10. We are going to take a break. This has been Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beach Sports Network. Now, Mason, what did you see from Franklin that Whiteland needs to defend better in the second half here?
They're hitting their shots, they're passing the ball around, they're kind of sharing the wealth, as we call it. And they're being able to stop Whiteland on defense, even though Whiteland's got some pretty good looks. They haven't been able to get the shots to go down.
And now, what do you think offensively Whiteland needs to do to beat Franklin? They're running that 2-3 zone. They're trapping players pretty effectively. But what do you think they need to do to get out of this rut?
Now, I know Whiteland is a decent three-point shooting team, but they just need to get closer to the basket now because they've been trying a lot of threes, and it's what's been costing them so far, being down by 10 right now.
Yeah, Whiteland, they've made 4 threes as a team, 1 by Jazz, 1 by Cole, and 3 by Ethan Edwards. And Franklin does average more points in the paint than Whiteland. So Whiteland definitely needs to step up that part of their game. But Jazz Banwaite's going to take the ball as we are underway here in the second half from the Glenn Ray Gymnasium. Wyatt McLaughlin with the ball, back to Jazz, to Ethan, back to Jazz. He's going to take a deep three, and he's going to hit it. 9 points on the night, 2 threes. Micah Davis, after hitting an insane circus shot to end the first half, is going to have the ball back in his hands. The student section kind of teasing Grant Hunter here, but Micah Davis going to drive in. He's going to miss it. Cole and Colton Nelson are going to battle for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds, and Whiteland's going to end up with possession.
Now, back to Micah Davis a little bit. Like when he took that fall towards the end of the first quarter, everybody got really quiet, and it doesn't seem to be affecting him too much. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him there.
Yeah, obviously was not too serious of an injury. They're going to traveling?
We'll see.
No, wait. Okay, never mind. I'm on something else. Whiteland's going to keep the ball. That's all that we need to know. Wyatt is going to take it here. He's going to pass out to Ethan Edwards. He's going to drive in, and a nice little layup there, but Cole is going to get the putback. 5 points on the night for Cole after making that nice three in the first half.
Thinking back to that timeout that we were debating a minute, just a few seconds ago, I think the coach got too far out in the floor for Franklin. He was pointing over there.
Yeah, you're probably right. But Micah Davis is going to come away with the ball there. Pass out, three. He's going to miss it. Wyatt Nicholson missed that three. He made a three in the first half. Those are his only points on the night so far. Jazz Banwaite setting up Whiteland's offense. Now a Cole. And
I think that's a travel.
Yeah, foul on Whiteland, turnover, whatever you want to say. Any way you put it, Franklin comes away with the ball. Now Micah Davis bringing it up. Franklin's extended their, well, actually their lead's shrunk.
By half.
My bad. Now a 5-point lead, but it's going to go back up to 7. It's Ryder Street gets the layup there. The lead was 10 to start the second half. Whiteland had cut it in half, like you said, Mason. Jazz is going to take a three here. He's going to get a shot at the line for a 4-point play. Jazz's third three of the night comes in cinematic fashion there. Now Jaden Razor's going to check in. That is Wyatt Nicholson's 4th foul on the night. We're only about halfway through the third quarter. Still got a whole nother quarter to go. Jazz converts the 4-point play.
3-point game now.
Yep. Whiteland has made it a 1-score game against a Franklin team that most people would say they are outmatched against. But Micah Davis is going to drive in. Nice little move there. Gets the layup to go. My paper here is almost running out of room for 2s and 3s to write for Micah Davis. Jazz Banwait with the ball, then to Wyatt McLaughlin in the corner. Is going to pass out to Ethan Edwards, then is going to find Gavin Stubbe. Stubbe trips.
Ooh.
No foul is called, but he passes it out to Ethan Edwards. Now to Wyatt McLaughlin. Is going to pump fake. Rises up to hit that too. His first points of the night, believe it or not. Micah Davis misses that three. He does have 15 points on the night. Like you said, Mason, averaging over 23. Gavin Stubbe's going to drive in there. Passes out to Ethan Edwards. Cole almost loses it there. Looking for someone. He's going to find Gavin Stubbe. And they're going to get Gavin Stubbe for traveling. Still a one-score game, but every time Whiteland thinks they get close to maybe taking a lead or tying it,
Small mistakes.
Yeah, they have a costly mistake, a turnover that just hurts them. Colt Nelson's going to bring the ball up this time. The big 6'6" forward. He's going to drive in, but it's going to be swatted away by the rim protector, Cole. You can see him smile there a little bit. Jazz Banwait drives in.
Whoa.
Oh, they're going to wipe those two away. It's going to be an offensive foul.
Looks like he made a slight contact with number 3, White Nicholson.
Well, Franklin comes away with the ball. Micah Davis is going to bring it up. Back to Wyatt Nicholson. And Grant Hunter and Micah Davis pass it around a little bit. Then to Wyatt in the corner. He's going to miss that three. Wyatt McLaughlin this time is going to rise up and get a clutch layup there to cut the lead to just one.
The bench going crazy over there.
The bench, the student section, and everyone that's cheering for the Whiteland Warriors. But Micah Davis answers.
Whoa, timeout.
And they're going to call a timeout here, and we're going to take a break with them. This has been Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
This is brought to you by Taylor's Farm Market, a proud sponsor of Whiteland Warrior Basketball on WBSN. From tomatoes to blackberries to zucchini and more, Taylor's Farm Market has been supplying fresh fruits and produce to families for over 50 years. They work tirelessly to be able to provide for the local community for when the fall and winter come. Located at 2434 East 750 North, stop by for the very best deals on quality produce. Taylor's Farm Market, a proud supporter of WBSN.
It's Jazz for us and Davis for them.
It's Jazz for us. Micah Davis with, I believe, Micah Davis with 16. Yeah, you could probably hear me there. If you couldn't, it doesn't matter. Well, we are back with Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Mr. Corley upset with us, I believe. Sorry. Apologize. But Whiteland's going to have the ball here. We're a very professional radio and TV program, as you can tell. Still fuming down there, I believe, is Lucas Corley. But Wyatt McLaughlin's going to bring the ball up.
Avid IU fan.
You know, as a Purdue fan, I'm used to failure, so take it on the chin and continue along. But a deep three there by Jazz Banwait, and he's going to hit. That is 16 points on the night for Jazz Banwait. Micah Davis with the ball. Double team doesn't really work there. Micah Davis hits another two. The second half of that double team kind of peeled away a little too soon. But Spencer Gillespie now in the game for Whiteland. Gavin Stubbe's going to drive. He's going to have an open lane to the basket.
And we are tied again.
And a big takeaway there for Whiteland. Oh my goodness. Spencer Gillespie.
And foul, too.
And one. His first points of the night. Highlight reel worthy as Whiteland now has a 3-point lead.
Wait, we didn't even see what happened because they were right down to the last basket.
But Micah Davis with the ball here trying to answer. They've had an answer every time for Whiteland. Micah Davis drives, misses the layup, misses the second chance opportunity. Ethan Edwards to Spencer Gillespie. Ethan Edwards with a deep three, and he's gonna hit. Oh my goodness. His third three of the game. We're gonna take a break. This has been Whiteland basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
It can leave your house with roof, gutter, or siding damage. But when the storm passes, Rees Restoration is there to give you peace of mind. With quick response times, you can expect a trained professional to be on site within 24 to 48 hours after the call.
Call 463-220-4080 to get your free estimate today.
Rees Restoration. Let us show you the way.
Welcome back to Whiteland basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Whiteland currently with a lineup of Spencer Gillespie, Jazz Banwaite, Wyatt McLaughlin, Gavin Stubbe, and Ethan Edwards. Franklin obviously has Micah Davis, Colton Nelson, Wyatt Nicholson, Jaden Razor, who's been a very good six-man off the bench for them, and a Grant Hunter. Micah Davis driving there. He misses the layup, but is fouled. That'll put him at the line for two. That is on Spencer Gillespie, his first foul of the night. Whiteland actually has more team fouls. We saw Franklin have way more than Whiteland in the first half. As Micah Davis misses his first free throw. Micah Davis, the one area of his game that you would probably say that he is subpar is his free throw shooting just 66%. He misses both of them.
Oh, he gets the rebound now.
But yeah, he gets the rebound and passes it right to Jazz Banwaite. Sadly, this is not a Pacers game. There is no free curly fries for anybody. But Wyatt McLaughlin with the ball there. He's going to spin, drive, and miss the layup. But Gavin Stubbe fighting for the rebound, and it's going to go off of him last. Franklin will retain possession. Grant Hunter's going to bring it up. Driving. Giving way to Micah Davis, who misses the layup. Trying to go for an acrobatic finish there, not quite able to execute. Jazz Banwaite at the Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender logo setting up the offense. Probing. Going to drive and then pass out, but Jaden Razor is going to come away with the steal in the right place at the right time. Micah Davis driving, and we're going to see a wedgie. Colton Nelson using his 6'6" frame to poke that away, and yeah, Micah Davis is going to go to the line to shoot two once again. He missed his last two, but he makes this one. Obviously, he's going to be heckled a little bit from the student section whenever he goes into the apex of his shot, or really from the moment he gets the ball. Micah Davis making both of his free throws, so the law of averages works in Franklin's favor. As Dane Coons checked in, and so did Cole. Wyatt McLaughlin passing. Cole missed his shot, but then Wyatt got the rebound. Wyatt McLaughlin getting all of his points in the second half here, now has 6. And Franklin, they're going to say that Franklin stepped out of bounds. Jazz Banwade, after taking a short breather, is going to come back in. And Cole is going to sub out. So Whiteland going with kind of a smaller lineup here. They still do have Ethan Edwards out on the court, who is 6'5". Spencer Gillespie with the ball, getting a little physical there with Micah Davis. Ethan Edwards fakes, shoots the three, misses this one.
Oh.
That one's going to be out off of Franklin. Spencer Gillespie, great job having the presence of mind to throw it off of Grant Hunter, who is standing right there.
Totally wasn't intentional.
Definitely was not intentional. But Gavin Stupey's going to check in for Dane Coons. Now, Wyatt Nicholson has played most of this quarter. He's not in right now, but he did play a good amount of the end of this quarter. Oh, Wyatt McLaughlin with a great move there, but he misses. And he does have 4 fouls. So Franklin's going to have to play with that. As Micah Davis drives, Whiteland's going to get a shot off. They're going to miss. So we're going to take a break at the end of the third quarter. The fourth quarter coming up. This has been Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beach Sports Network.
Saturday, and my favorite thing when I was a professional football player was Indiana. The Hoosier State always made me feel like family. That's why I trust Indiana's hometown mortgage lender, Bailey & Wood. This family-owned company not only gives back to the communities they serve, but also with their 5-star customer service, they can close on your dream home in days, not weeks. So remember, Indiana, you can always get your mortgages at a snap with Bailey & Wood.
Hey Jeff, how does this look?
Not bad, bud, but let's stick to mortgages.
Former Colts head coach.
Hello and welcome back to the Glenn Ray Gymnasium. Whiteland with a 4-point lead here with the fourth quarter coming out. Now, Mason, what did you see in the third quarter to get Whiteland to a point where they were starting it down by 10, now they are going into the fourth up by 4?
I mean, I really don't want to say it for the announcer's jinx reason, but it looks like the momentum's in their favor. But then again, Micah Davis, he had double-digit points in that quarter alone, so he's kind of keeping Franklin close.
Yes, he did. I don't know if you'll trigger an announcer's jinx. I feel like we talk about momentum a lot on these broadcasts, so I think you might be safe. Now, free throws, we are terrible. Free throws, we are terrible for the announcer's jinx. But momentum, you should be good to talk about. So Wyatt Nicholson bringing the ball up. They had Eli Zom in for him for a little bit. Like I said earlier, 4 fouls is what he's playing with right now, so he's got to be careful. Every time Grant Hunter touches the ball, they're chanting air ball in the student section. But Micah Davis has the ball now, guarded by Dane Coons. He's going to drive in, up and under. He's going to miss. Ball is loose. There's going to be a jump ball called, I believe. It should go in Whiteland's favor as the possession arrow is pointing towards their end. So, yep, Whiteland will come away with possession. Franklin going with a full court press here. Dane Coons gets the inbound pass. Micah Davis guarding closely there. Ethan Edwards finds Wyatt McLaughlin, who finds a Cole in the paint, and he tried to put up kind of a shot. Missed a lot.
Duke Lions with the rebound.
Yeah, great lines by Principal Duke Lyons. Spencer Gillespie taking the inbound pass, finds Ethan Edwards. Wyatt McLaughlin with the ball. You can see Jaden Razor there. I believe he has a plug up his nose, maybe a bloody nose earlier in his right nostril. But Wyatt McLaughlin's going to drive in and it gets the layup. 8 points on the night for Wyatt McLaughlin. Micah Davis with the ball here. Dane Coons playing defense on Micah Davis. And they're going to get him for a foul, I believe. It is on Dane, his first of the game. So Franklin retains possession. Jazz Banwaite and Gavin Stubbe are going to sub in for Ethan Edwards and Dane Coons. Spencer Gillespie trying to defend the inbounds pass. Jazz Banwaite playing defense on Grant Hunter. You can tell it's Grant Hunter because they're chanting air ball.
Here we go.
There he is again. This time Cole tried to poke it loose there, but unsuccessful. Spencer Gillespie goes flying with the pump fake there, and the three-pointer is missed. But Micah Davis does not miss, has not missed a lot tonight. So Jazz Banwaite with the ball here. Gavin Stubbe, Spencer Gillespie back to Jazz. Wyatt McLaughlin kind of half-heartedly calling for it. He's going to get the ball. Jazz Banwaite with it. Into Gavin Stubbe. He's going to finish at the rim. Stubbe, surprisingly, none of his points have come from three-pointers. If you think he's made one, it was probably Ethan Edwards. Micah Davis driving in, passing out there. Wyatt Nicholson, his shot getting deflected there. Wyatt McLaughlin driving in. He's not going to finish. So Wyatt McLaughlin puts up that shot, and Franklin's going to come away with the rebound. Micah Davis finish it. Once again, now with 27 points on the night. That is 4 above his average. Spencer Gillespie is going to slow things down here. They're going to get the ball to Jazz so that he can set up the offense. Spencer Gillespie driving in, not able to finish. Takes a hard fall there. Colton Nelson to Micah Davis with another layup.
Spencer was holding his arm when he got up.
Now we're going to stay here. Looks like a little bit of tempers flaring. So Whiteland's going to take the inbounds here. This is a rivalry game. It's been very physical, don't you think, Mason?
Absolutely.
So Whiteland with a 2-point lead. 4 minutes, 25 left in the quarter. The final frame of this rivalry matchup. Gavin Stubbe takes a free throw line jumper and he hits. So Micah Davis with the ball here. He's going to hand it off to Wyatt Nicholson. Into the corner. The three is missed by Ryder Street. Jazz Banwaite tiptoeing down the sideline there. But he's able to keep possession of the ball. Dribbling at the Warrior logo. Ethan Edwards, little pull up there. He's going to miss. Franklin's going to come away with the rebound. Micah Davis driving once again. Not able to finish this time. Jazz Banwaite giving it to Gavin Stubbe to Ethan Edwards in the corner. He's going to decide to not take that shot. So Ethan Edwards passing it to a Cole. Gavin Stubbe trying to cut in, but is prevented. Ethan Edwards now with the ball. He's going to drive in, and he's going to finish.
His first 2 of the night.
Yeah, his first 2-point field goal of the night. Micah Davis setting up the offense. Looks like that was called on the bench. The official's pointing towards the bench.
35 took a seat. Colton Nelson took a seat there, it looks like.
Well, Cole's going to sub out. Jaden Razor is who comes in for Colt Nelson. Grant Hunter with the ball, guarded closely by Jazz Banwaite. Now Wyatt Nicholson. Back to Micah Davis. Drives to the hoop there, and that one rolls in for Micah Davis. Whiteland still leading by 4. Jazz finds Wyatt McLaughlin in the post. Back out to Ethan Edwards. His 3 off the front of the rim. So Micah Davis is going to bring it up. Out for 3, and Wyatt Nicholson's going to hit his second made shot of the night. It is a 3-pointer, and we are going to go to break. This has been Whiteland Basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.
Saturday, and my favorite thing when I was a professional football player was Indiana. The Hoosier State always made me feel like family. That's why I trust Indiana's hometown mortgage lender, Bailey & Wood. This family-owned company not only gives back to the communities they serve, but also with their 5-star customer service, they can close on your dream home in days, not weeks. So remember, Indiana, you can always get your mortgages at a snap with Bailey & Wood.
Hey Jeff, how does this look?
Not bad, bud, but let's stick to mortgages.
Hello and welcome back to the Glenn Ray Gymnasium. This is Whiteland Boys Basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Now, Mason, what do you think Franklin has to do coming out of this timeout to regain the lead?
I mean, it seems like starting the quarter, they've been really close with each other, but it seems like Franklin's kind of had the upper hand in this quarter, giving Micah Davis the ball as they have all season, and that's what's got us here. About 2 minutes left in the game, regulation. Yeah.
I believe, has Micah Davis eclipsed 30?
I think he's close to the round
Well,
number.
he's been an offensive weapon for them tonight, as he is most nights. Spencer Gillespie's going to take the inbounds pass here. Jazz is going to drive, but he's going to pass out to Gavin Stube. He's going to take a 3, and he's going to make it. Gavin Stube's first 3-point make of the night. Micah Davis is going to drive in on him, though, and he's going to make his layup.
That wasn't 30, this is.
Whiteland's leading 64-62 with a minute 30 left in the final quarter of this rivalry matchup in Whiteland. A timeout. We are going to stay here. Now, Mason, since the 07 to 08 season, Whiteland is 8-15 against Franklin. Now, this is Kangany era. So 07, 08, a little bit before that, about almost 10 years before he took over. What do you think they need to do in this matchup different from past matchups to close this one out in such a close game?
I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. It seems to be working so far.
Yes.
I really don't want to say anything because the announcer seems to be in full effect. This is one of those moments.
So Micah Davis with 33 points. I was quiet because I was counting there. 33 points for Micah Davis. But Gavin Stube's been having a night, so is Jazz Banwaite. Wyatt McLaughlin is in double figures, all in the second half. Oh, wait, never mind. He has 8 points, my bad. Miscount. But Ethan Edwards with the ball here to Spencer Gillespie. Had that energetic and one. Out to Jazz Banwaite. Ethan Edwards. You see Gavin Stube in the post just calling for the ball, begging for the ball. He's going to get it, but he's not going to get the look that he initially had.
He's going to be fouled.
But they are going to call a foul here on Jaden Razor, I believe. Either way, Gavin Stube's going to the line for 2.
If you're Franklin, you got to hope he misses at least one of them because that would make it a 4-point game if he makes both of them.
Stube did make both of his free throws the last time up. Is shooting above 80 on the year, and he hits it. But like you said, he needs to hit both of them to make it a 2-score game with 50 seconds remaining. And he's going to miss it. So Micah Davis with the ball here, and Franklin in control of their own destiny. Micah Davis driving. He's going to hit it.
35.
That first step is just insanely fast. Whiteland's going to kind of play keep away here. They still need to advance the ball. They're going to get a timeout. But we are going to stay here at the Glenn Ray. So 31.1 seconds left on the clock. 1-point lead for Whiteland. Whiteland does have the ball. Mason, what do you think they might be drawing up in the huddle right now?
I mean, at this point, if you make, say, like a field goal from inside, like a 2-point shot, it's still a possession game. I mean, you could try to take a 3 here, but that's very risky because if Franklin rebounds the ball, you might be kind of in trouble with that situation.
Absolutely. Whiteland taking a 3 would be very risky here. But Franklin on defense, you think they're probably going to crowd the paint, especially with Colton Nelson. You just saw he went in to check in. He was running in to check in. So I think they're going to go double big. They're going to keep Ryder Street in there as well. So they're going to have 2 6'6" forwards there.
It's smart here late in the game.
Yeah, they're going to try and set up some trees for a guy like Wyatt McLaughlin or Jazz Banwait to drive through. Whiteland's going to go. They have a big lineup of their own. They're going to go without a Cole, but they still have Stubbe and Edwards, who are both 6'5" respectively.
30 seconds. We're starting on the opposite side of the court. Try to kill some clock here.
Yep, you can see Spencer Gillespie taking the inbounds. Jazz Banwait's going to come away with it. Gavin Stubbe with the ball. Whiteland's got to advance it here. They do, but a jump ball. Nate, did Coach Kangany get the timeout before? They're going to say he didn't, and he's going to argue with the official on this one because it looks to us like he might have.
Timeout, and then Kangany called a timeout right before the ref signaled it dead. That's what it looked like to me, at least.
But the possession arrow is lying with Franklin. You can see Jaden Razor checking out for Ryder Street.
Uh-oh. This is not good if you're Whiteland here getting that call late.
Franklin's going to have the ball here.
20 seconds dead on.
Coach Kangany still kind of fuming about that. You can see him still talking to the official.
15.
Gavin Stubbe guarding Micah Davis closely. Micah Davis is going to lose the basketball. Whiteland's going to have possession.
No way.
With 10 seconds exactly on the clock, Whiteland is going to possess the basketball, up 1 point on the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. A team that on the season is 10-1. They're undefeated in conference, but Whiteland, still a good team on their own, 8-5, 2-1 in conference, undefeated at home. Mason, what do you think we're going to see here from Whiteland and Franklin?
Franklin, try to get possession of the ball, try to stop the clock somehow. Whiteland, they just need to kill these last 10 seconds off.
Yeah, I mean,
but you're starting on Franklin's side, so if you turn it over.
Yeah, I mean, Whiteland, it's not like they're going to avoid taking a shot. If they get a look, I think they're going to take it. But like you said, they're going to try and just keep it away from Franklin, run out this clock. But Franklin has played very good defense. They've been able to force turnovers all game. Whiteland going with the same lineup they had before. So is Franklin.
Ball. Oh, crap.
Oh, Franklin ball. Okay, Franklin is going to retain possession. We apologize for getting that wrong. I apologize.
They called it. He didn't get the ball in time.
He did not get the ball in time. 5-second violation on Franklin. Now Whiteland is going to have the basketball with a 1-point lead and still 10 seconds flat left on the clock.
Wow.
Spencer Gillespie is going to take the inbounds pass to Ethan Edwards, and Franklin smartly is going to foul.
Wow, that was.
Now Wyatt Nicholson is on the court. If he fouls, he's going to have 5.
Late in the game, you got to take that risk with him.
Probably, yeah, you were probably right.
Substitutions for Franklin here. He's off now.
But, okay, that's because Wyatt Nicholson is shooting. He's a good 3-point shooter. Jazz Banwait with the ball. Franklin got the foul. 7.4 left on the clock. Franklin close to the bonus. They have 3 team fouls. Still a 1-point lead, 7.4 left on the clock. Wyatt McLaughlin with the ball. Franklin's going to foul. Eli Zom fouling there.
6.1 now.
6.1. 1.3 seconds coming off the clock there. Franklin now with 4 team fouls. Spencer Gillespie going to take the inbounds pass. Wyatt McLaughlin with the ball. He's going to be fouled, but a lot of time ran off the clock there. 3.8 seconds left. Now that's going to send Wyatt McLaughlin to the line. Wyatt McLaughlin shooting 59.3% on the season from free throw range. Has not taken any free throws yet this game. These are his first 2. Now Franklin, you can see they've got some substitutes coming in.
This is a crucial moment right here.
There's going to be a lot of pressure.
If he makes both of them, the clock stops. Franklin gets the bounce in. He has to try to take a 3 to tie it. He misses one of them, the clock runs out.
Now, the score operators did just put more time on the clock. Wyatt makes his first one. Now 9 points on the night for Wyatt McLaughlin, and a very big free throw coming up here. Now 4 seconds left on the clock.
At 0.2 of a second back.
Whiteland subbing a Cole in to get that rebound, hopefully. Now Wyatt McLaughlin, he's going to hit his second free throw.
What?
This place went from rocking to dead silent.
We don't know what's going on.
Jeremiah Hurt has been subbed into the game. He's put in some good minutes in varsity while Gavin Stubbe was out. Micah Davis with the ball here. He's going to chuck up a shot. He's going to miss. He has been fouled, like you pointed out, Mason.
2.1.
Micah Davis advocating that it was a shooting foul, but I believe they're going to put it on the floor. So there will be no free throw shots taken, but the ball is advanced for Franklin.
What is Jeremiah Hurt is out.
Yeah, don't call him Jerry.
Save myself.
Micah Davis with the ball. He's going to take a shot here, and it is going to fall off the front of the rim. The Whiteland Warriors have upset the Franklin Grizzly Cubs and Micah Davis, despite his valiant 35-point night. Mason, what did we see here today in this very special, heart-pounding rivalry game from both Whiteland and Franklin?
Seemed like the first half was kind of Franklin dominant, and then Whiteland kind of got their game together in the second half and was able to hold on in what seemed like a forever last 10 seconds of the game.
And there you have it, as Amos Hubler is mobbed by the student section. Whiteland 67, Franklin 64. I'm Luke Wineland-Moening. Along my side this whole game, Mason Smith. We thank you for watching Whiteland basketball on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Good night.